Hello, Kylie and
Jamie.
We're back. Courageous Beauty, a girls group for conversations about self-worth and healthy relationships. This is where we
Answer questions that we get from
Curious Cat and online and in schools. By the way, all our information for Curious Cat is below. So if you guys have questions about self-worth or relationships, you can submit them anonymously. So I'll provide that link in the description below. But we have a question to answer today.
We do. Our question is from Curious Cat, and it says, a girl in my friend group has gotten close with my close friend. I feel like she's trying to shove in my face how much closer they've gotten. This girl shows off pictures of them on her wall and acts like everyone has to know that they are best friends. What should I make of this?
Yikes. So possessiveness, competition.
Shoving friendship in your face.
Yeah. So we're going to answer this as a direct question. We tried to answer it generally, and it's just a very big topic when it comes to competing in friendships. So this girl says that she has a close friend. So this is someone she's already close with and someone that she values and thinks is important to her. Another girl has come into the picture and is pushing it in her face that they are just that much closer. What do you do?
So it sounds like in this situation, it's making her want to maybe step back. I don't know, do I talk to this person? Do I talk to this person? Maybe talk to the girl who is shoving it in your face. Say, why do you feel threatened by me? Why are you intimidated by my friendship with our mutual friend?
Or why do you feel it's necessary that I get the message you guys are best friends?
Right.
I can be close friends with her too, and if I desire a closer friendship with her, are you okay with that? What's going on?
And maybe speak to her that if she feels insecure in her friendship, that you are not the person.
You're not there to try to take her place.
Exactly. And that if she feels insecure, maybe she should talk to her friend. Mm-hmm. If she wants to be closer to her friend, that has nothing to do with you. That has to do with her. Mm-hmm. And it's not your fault if you are closer to your mutual friend, nor is that a bad thing. And you're allowed to be. Mm-hmm. You're allowed to be.
And that's only in the case of if she really is trying to shove this in your face, because it's not wrong to post photos and to be excited about being friends with somebody. And if you're really best friends with someone, you want everyone to know. That isn't wrong.
That's okay.
That's okay. But if there is a point at which you can tell somebody's trying to
make it
say
seem,
something.
Yeah.
Right. So you got to kind of figure out where that line really is, and having a conversation with her, whether that is the case or not, is probably beneficial, because if that's not the case and she's like, hey, I totally was not meaning anything by this, and I'm sorry that you're interpreting it this way, then you can clear that air and You're good to go.
But if it is an issue, that might be a conversation that needs to be had, because you shouldn't have to be in that position.
Right. And the hard thing is, you might have that conversation and it might not go well. If it is somebody who is a possessive kind of friend and they are competitive in that way, having a conversation with them might go south. It might not help the situation at all, but that's not within your control.
Right.
All you can do is be responsible for your end of things. If you are offended by something, it's your responsibility to address it. Now, if they don't make a change, then you've done your part. And if the behavior continues, and maybe it continues to get nastier, depending on how the conversation went, that might be a situation where you need to remove yourself from having interactions with that person. And unfortunately, that might mean that you don't get to hang out with your close friend in the meantime if they're hanging out together.
Right. And that might be something that she in turn asks you about. Why are you taking space from me? Mm-hmm. And in that situation, then you can be honest with her, saying, I don't want to be in the position where I'm in
a triangle.
I don't want to be there. And again, she'll understand that, hopefully, if you are close friends, hopefully that's something that she'll understand.
Mm-hmm. And I think that might be the only case in which I might bring it up to the other friend, just because, you know, we don't want to be sitting there talking bad about each other's friends. That's not kind.
Exactly.
And at the same time, something needs to be dealt with. But typically, if you're going to address something, you need to address it directly with the person who's doing the behavior, not necessarily with someone who's close to that person. There are special cases where that might be a different case, but in general, you should always approach the person who's causing the bad behavior. I say that as if they're a bad child, but that's not how I mean it. It's just like the behavior is negatively affecting you, so you should directly address that. So I think that's how we would answer that specific question. I mean, there's lots of ways that competition and possessiveness can show itself in friendship. So if you guys have another specific question or something related to that topic, don't forget, we have a Curious Cat account. You can submit an anonymous question, so we'll provide that information below. But till next time, we'll see you in our next video. Bye.